that way?
No, they cut them. We asked. They come. They just can't fit them all in.
Well, I've one here we didn't have something to put there.
We have a fantastic week at Great Keppel Island before leaving for the Whitsunday.
That's got old boat, so.
Right?
When?
No. 1, 2, 3.
Motor-sailing for oldies!
Oh, I've got it. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Whoa.
This is what it's all about.
Just doesn't pick up the road in the photos.
Yeah.
Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't. Well, we just left UKI. We're bound for Port Clinton, I think. A few closures on up there, but we just got the sail out and it's doing a little bit for us, so yeah, it's really good. So this is about our course all the way up there, and we should be up there in about probably eight or so hours. And the wind doesn't know where it wants to go. The sail's getting backed all the time. Way to Port Clinton. We left a really cosy little anchorage at Great Keppel early this morning, and we're on our way north. There's about 5 other boats following us. We've got 15 to 20 knots out here, probably maybe gusting a bit higher than 20, so quite a few whitecaps, a couple of metres of swell, a little bit ordinary out here, but we're doing good speed. We're up to 6-7 knots, so that's going to help us get to our destination. We've only got really one option. We can go into Port Clinton and shelter there, and we can stay in Port Clinton for I think about a week if we have to, but then the army closure gobbles up Port Clinton as well, and we need to get out of there before the 8th of next month because they're closing off a big area, which would mean we'd have to go a long way out to sea to get around it. So I don't think we'll need to dwell in Port Clinton for that long, but at the moment Port Clinton and Pearl Bay are open. I'd like to get into Pearl Bay, but I think that this swell would be making it rather uncomfortable in there, so I think Port Clinton's going to be our destination. So we're just passing Cape Manifold now. Been skipping along at a good nearly 7 knots most of the trip, so it's been good. The weather has got up a bit and it's quite lumpy out here, so we're going to head, the next headland is the entrance to Port Clinton, so we've only got a couple of hours to run. Okay, you can lock it off. Coast Guard Yeppoon, Coast Guard Yeppoon, Coast Guard Yeppoon. This is Peggy-Anne, Peggy-Anne on 2-1.
Peggy-Anne, 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 Coast Guard Yeppoon on 2-1.
Yeah, Coast Guard Yeppoon, this is Peggy-Anne. We're on your log this morning, and we've just entered Port Clinton, just got inside now, so you can take us off the log. I think we'll be here for a couple of days, over.
Roger that, Peggy-Anne. You have a good time there, and we'll listen out for you next time you're ready to move, over.
Yeah, roger that. Thanks very much for your assistance, Yeppoon. We log on with Thirsty Sound after this. Is it on 8-1, over?
Yeah, because you're only in Port Clinton, you could probably log on to Coast Guard Yeppoon again until you got, say, to Pearl Bay, Island Creek, over.
Roger that. Okay, well, we'll try that when we're leaving. We'll give you a call. Okay, thanks again for your assistance, and we'll catch you down the track, over.
Yeah, roger that. Safe journey. Coast Guard Yeppoon, standing by 2-1.
Well, we're looking for an anchorage, and just around this point, there's one in there on cruising the Capricorn Coast book. It says that it can be a bit rolly, so we'll go around and have a look. It's marked as Anchorage B, but we might have to go down to Anchorage A to get a calm night. But we'll have a look on the way past and see what it's like. Not too far in, so that'll be good. And we're pushing a fair bit of tide at the moment. We're about halfway through the run out, only doing 3.7 at the moment. So we'll go and have a look at that anchorage. If it's okay, we'll stay there. If it's not, we'll go down to Anchorage number B. .1 down to 0.7. 2.1 to 0.7, that's 1.4. So we need 2.5 metres. If you are doing this, there's a shoal off that point on the left of us. So there's a shoal just out in front of us. We're just going around that and then around the corner. A bit of adventure. Karen and I are finding a new spot. Somewhere that I haven't been before. So we'll go in and take a look. If it's too much swell in there, well, we can leave it, I guess. But we're going to have a look. Looks like it's well protected. It's amazing how some of these anchorages, though, you think you're going to be right out of it and the swell wraps around and gets you. So I guess it'll just be a matter of spending 24 hours here and we'll see how we go. Sundowners in Port Clinton. You never know, you never know if you never go.
swim today. I don't have a tie. You got it? Looks like home.
Yeah. It's called Prickly Pear.
I'm all familiar.
I'm glad we went over and explored the beach this morning, because this afternoon it's a little bit damp. What are your plans for this afternoon, Karen? Asleep. Good weather for doing that, for sure. Well, it's still a little bit ordinary out here. We've only got about an hour to run, so we're just going to run up to Pearl Bay, and hopefully these swells aren't getting around the corner and into the anchorage, because we had a very pleasant spot where we were. You take pot luck, but I've only got to go another, probably another, how far have we got to go? 1.8 nautical mile, and we can get round the corner and down into Pearl Bay. So it'd be good to do this trip and get it out the way. Very tidal affected here. We're down to about 5 knots now. We were doing 7 a minute ago, so the tide's obviously wrapping around a little bit, and we're losing a bit of speed on it. What do you think about coming out to sea in these conditions?
It's pretty exciting. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, that's good. Just entering Pearl Bay. There's a few boats in here, so there's quite a few actually. Come around the corner.
Wow.
So it might not be too bad as far as an anchorage goes. go astern a bit. Can you, Karen, please? Just go astern, go in reverse. How was that trip, Karen?
It was exciting. Little bit of rough waves, lots of different scenery, clouds, kind of dramatic sky. It was lovely.
Happy birthday, Karen.
Thank you. Outdoor cooking in the rain on the birthday morning.
Wow.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Looks pretty special. Birthday breakfast. Well, how cool is this? This is Nathan and Milena. They brought over something for Karen's birthday. Look at this, Karen.
Happy birthday, Karen.
Thank you. So sweet. Thank you.
Thanks very much, guys. That's fantastic. Good on you. Going ashore and a bit of a break in the weather. Okay, well, I'm sitting here with Karen, who you might not have been introduced to yet. Karen's on board the boat for we don't know how long, hopefully a long while, but an interesting trip, Karen.
Yeah, to say the least.
So tell us about it.
Well, I got on the boat May 7th and everything was smooth sailing from Hania Crete. We were heading west. And on May 15th, I was awakened by the captain of the boat on the VHF telling the Coast Guard that the boat was taking on a lot of water. And I kind of shook my head, opened my eyes, I thought I was dreaming, and I stepped out of my bed and into about 2 inches of water. So no, not a dream. And it was the captain and myself and another man were on the boat. Well, the captain put out a pan-pan, which I was unfamiliar with the term. Basically means that you're requesting some sort of assistance, but you're not putting out a mayday. You don't plan on abandoning your ship. We were near a large field of tankers out at sea, so they sent one of the nearest tankers to within a half a mile of us, and they observed us from afar. And at the same time, they put out a request for help from the Italian military, and it took them about 2 hours or so to send out an Italian warship that had a high-spec rib on it with 4 military police. And I saw them zooming out to us, and I really felt like I was in a James Bond movie. It felt very surreal.